first step to greatness is always failure. Me being a professional athlete, there I was always told, like, you can't learn to win until you lose. So to lose, you got to fail and you got to fall in your face. Roger Federer, he retired a few years ago and he's one of the greatest tennis players of all time. So he was doing a graduation speech. And the graduation, what he was telling these graduates was, look, you guys, we don't allow ourselves to fail enough. I am one of the greatest tennis players ever to play this game. I have won 80% of the matches that I've played. So imagine what his record must be if he's won 80% of every match, all the matches that he's ever played, he's won 80%. He's lost 20%. That's got to be a beautiful, great record. But here's where the failure comes in. Do you know that he only won just over half of every point that he ever played in all of those matches? He won just over 50% of those points, just barely. 54% of the points that he played in all of those matches, which he won 80% of, he only won 54% of the points in those matches. So that means he lost every time he played a point. Roger Federer, one of the greatest players ever. Every time he played a point, 46% of them he lost. Almost half he lost. But did he fall down crying? No. Did he quit? No. Did he throw his racket down and go, I'm losing half the points that I play. I'll never be a great tennis player. No. He's one of the greatest of all time. And he only won half the points. That means he lost half the points. So what are you and me doing? What are we allowing ourselves to fail? 20%? How much are you letting your son or your daughter or your grandkids, how much are you letting them fail? Failure is baked in. In fact, it's a biological necessity to greatness. You can't have one without the other. Personal story power is all built with the idea of I got to get people in a room and I got to let them fall on their face or face first on the stage, because that's how I became great on stage. Was I failed on stage a lot, and my teachers and my trainers always allowed me to fail. In fact, pushed me to fail. And that is the only reason I was liberated enough to be a great speaker, because I allow myself to fail. And if you have that kind of freedom and that kind of permission, you can't go wrong as a speaker, as a stage performer. And so I built this thing called personal story power to put people on stage together and allow them a safe landing, a safe spot to land when you fail. So then now you can win. Now you can succeed without fear of failure, because it's just part of the game.